This is example E from the blue packet. So we need to decide if it's future value or present value. If it says that we are depositing $80, that's something that you're contributing, it's something that you're putting in. So that automatically tells me that I'm doing a future value equation, because that's a monthly contribution. Okay? Now that we know which equation we're using, let's figure out all of our variables. We know what we're putting in is $80 a month, that's our contribution. Time is 15 years, and then our interest rate as a decimal, remember we move it to the left twice, is 0.0725. Now that we have all of that information, let's plug it into our equation. We have future value equals Alright, I now have everything substituted. So now let's go to the calculator and one by one, just like we did in class, let's do how we enter it in where we start. So we're going to start with this fraction inside the parentheses. And we're going to do 0.0725 divided by 12, enter. Now we're going to add 1 to that answer, so plus 1, enter. And we're going to raise all of that to a power. So push the caret key. Since we have more than one object in the exponent, we need to put a parenthesis and put it all in parentheses together. So we have 12 times 15, enter. So far we've done the parentheses raised to a power, and right now you should have 2.95 blah blah blah. Hopefully you have that same thing. Now let's do minus 1, because if we read it, we're going to do that whole piece minus 1. Enter. That got us the entire numerator, and now we need to enter the denominator at one time. So we're going to divide all of that by 2 pieces. So since the denominator has more than one piece, we need it in parentheses. In parentheses, we're going to put 0.0725 divided by 12. That gets us everything in the brackets. So by just entering all of that, in your calculator you should have 323.94 and some more. Outside the brackets, the 80 is sitting right next to it. That must mean that we're multiplying. If they're touching each other, it's multiplication. So we're going to do this answer times 80. And after 15 years, if we contribute $80 a month, we should have $25,915.45.